You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Hey, you're listening to Adulting with Horses, the best place to be if you can't be at the barn. We are your co-hosts and equine authors, Heather Wallace and Natalie Keller-Reinert. As crazy horse girls, we don't take ourselves too seriously in the saddle or out. We celebrate the things that make us different. Join us as we talk about horses and pop culture and get a little weird in a fun way. Thank you for being a little weird with us. So you call it do not disturb? Like
do not disturb.
Yeah, I agree. It's the same. Like on my iPhone, it says focus. I'm like, what's focus? I don't know what focus is.
No one asked anybody to change names. Like, there's no reason for this. Like, you came out with do not disturb 100 years ago, approximately. And I refuse to change for anyone. I'm really excited for all of our, like, Gen X / elder millennial tells. Like, people are going to call us boomers, but that won't be right. We're just older in a different way.
I'm not that old. Well,
no.
So I had like a boomer moment with my daughters because they're they're not Gen Z, they're Gen Z.
I literally can't remember.
I don't know. They correct me. I don't know what's going on. So
they're the younger generation.
I would like to consider myself an elder millennial, but I'm straight Gen X. Like, let's be honest. So my girlfriend gave me a DVD player as a housewarming gift because Jason got rid of the one at our house, and I have all these old DVDs that I've been collecting for decades. And some of the movies, so I was at dinner with her, and I was lamenting how Dogma was one of my favorite movies. I thought it was so smart, so funny, and it doesn't stream. It's only on DVD. Mm-hmm. And so she bought me Dogma and a DVD player, and my kids are like, what is that?
Wait till they see Dogma, and they find out how amazing. I have the collector's edition DVD, and it's so funny that you would say that because last night I was thinking, like, is there a DVD player? No. Was it DVD or CD player? There was something that I wanted to listen to and or watch. I don't remember which. And I thought, do any of the computers in this house still have a drive?
Probably not.
Probably not. And there's a lot of computers in this house, but yeah, we need one. We need a media player, like, desperately.
Yeah, and they're really cheap now. Like, I remember when they first came out, they were like hundreds of dollars. It was like a big deal. Now it's like you could get it for $30.
Oh, I definitely have to get one. We have so many DVDs.
And then I'm going to give you a total gangster recommendation. I went to the Goodwill. They have $2 DVDs. So I went, and there's hundreds of them. So I just went through and I took like 20 DVDs that I knew I didn't have in the collection that Jason has packed away and or lost of mine. And I was like, what don't I have? And I spent I got 10. I spent $20 or $24. And I came home with like 20 DVDs. It's amazing.
You remember DVD changers, right? Like you could have a 3-discer and then you didn't have to get up. Just like a CD changer.
Yes.
We had it made. We didn't even know. No commercials.
Life is so easy for these Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids now. Like, I was having this conversation, like, nobody knows how to wait anymore. My daughters, like, they're so used to pressing a button, having something totally accessible to them. Waiting in line is not a thing. Like, waiting for anything is really difficult. They're like, why don't you just order on the app and then it'll be ready when you get there? I'm like, or you can just wait in line for 5 minutes.
No.
It's fine.
I can't wait. I hate waiting so much.
Well, like, so do I, but I'm like, sometimes we have to practice things we don't like.
I mean, obviously, if you have to, you have to. That's like at Disney or at Starbucks. Let's make it a universal thing. Why would you walk into Starbucks and order something if there's a line? Worse yet, if you don't have a baby in the car, what are you doing in the drive-thru? What are you doing?
Sometimes I want to pay cash. Sometimes I don't want to pay through my app.
Girl, okay, we need to talk about horse girls and cash, right? I was just at Kentucky 3-day event, right? Which is 4 days. Try explaining that to your publisher. And I came back with so much cash from selling books. What the hell am I supposed to do with all this cash?
Deposit it in the bank. and tell the US government about it.
It's just
on the record.
Nobody got any points for this. Nobody's getting closer to a free flight with all of this cash. What are we doing? Make your money work harder, people.
You know what I use it for? I put it towards like vacations. Like when I go, my spending money on vacation, I spend it on if I need to have like work done on my house, like if the contractor's cash, if I want to pay my board and I'm like a little deficient in my bank account, I use the cash reserves.
Yes, so but all of those things could be doing double duty for you if you used a credit card that had good points.
Yes, but then you get you have to like you get a certain amount in tips per year allotted. But you know what I'm saying? But like,
so you're saying this is a tipped position situation?
Yeah,
like we're tipping people in cash.
Right. So like you're supposed to report all the cash you receive to the government.
Sure. Right. The government needs to know how much money I made, obviously, so they can continue to exist.
But a lot of people feel like if they give you cash that you don't have to report it and that they're doing you a favor. Do you see what I'm saying here?
I see what they're saying, but the percentage is so minuscule compared to the awesome perks that they could be receiving for themselves with the money that they earned. Come on, folks.
I think you should. I'm going to agree with you on this because I have plenty of expenses and things that I use credit cards for. And there's certain things that like, I just think cash is top tier and I'm going to stay there. I'm sorry. I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm old school that way. I think sometimes cash is king.
I'm new school on everything. You know me, I'm really hip.
When I look at you, I say, wow.
Edge. Yeah,
that is the hippest, almost punk girl I've ever seen. Like that's
what I like to hear.
Defies the rules.
Yeah, that shows that everything I'm doing is working. Like the vibe that I'm putting out is cutting.
Well, I feel your vibe. I feel your vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I saw a meme yesterday and I posted it to my personal Facebook page because it was explaining a chaotic masterpiece. And I was just like, well, if this doesn't describe me, I don't know what does. And I was like, maybe I should just embrace that because this week I had some funny things happen this week. I had some great things happen this week. But I'm going to tell you the chaotic masterpiece part first. Okay.
You have to embrace that. That's who you are. You're the queen of chaos.
I am. I thrive in it, I think. So I have a friend that reached out to me. She is like a filmmaker. She is a photographer. She helped me save Delight years ago. And she sent me a random text, say, hey, do you want to be in a movie? Like, obviously. Right? So I wrote back, duh, of course. I know no details, right? So this is just like my response to anything. And she's like, yeah, whatever.
I'm like, does it pay scale?
No. Wait. So it gets funny. So, and then she's like, oh, because I know you're going to be in Kentucky in May and, like we're filming this thing. And I was like, hold up. Are you filming a movie for Lisa Wysocki based on her books? Like her murder mystery series, a Cat Enright series. And she goes, my cousin's the director of photography on it. They're pulling me in to help out and we're looking for extras. And I said, I think I'm already signed up as an extra. And she sends me a text back. She goes, I just got off a call with the producer. Oh my God, you are in the movie. That's so crazy. So I got picked twice.
Oh my God, the universe is obsessed with you.
Obviously, I need a sad card. Like, hello. Yeah. So I thought, like, how funny, haha. Now, I don't know any of the details. I don't know. I think I'm going to be a reporter. Don't know if I have a speaking role. Don't know when I'm supposed to be there. I also I'm on the board of the conference I'm going for. So, like, this is going to be a chaotic masterpiece.
Oh, God. See, I'm looking for the opposite out of my next Kentucky experience.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm just saying. Like, this weekend for me, like, I'm getting there a day early for some reason. I think because of how flights were or something. And I'm like, I have a hotel room all to myself.
Oh, yeah.
Just me and the air conditioner and my laptop. Oh, baby.
Are you staying at the host hotel?
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm flying in
such
Wednesday.
A good price.
It is, and it's so cute. So,
it's a great. I ate dinner at that hotel with the Ready Note ladies years ago. So
Very
it's a really
awesome.
nice hotel. And they have hot browns. You know, that like gravy sandwich, like cheese gravy sandwich that Kentucky is so proud of.
I can't mix gravy and dairy. I know it's like a weird, I can't do it. I will vomit.
Dairy gravy, baby. Can you have sausage and biscuits, like sausage
Yeah, but
gravy?
that's different in my head.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't missing out on biscuits and gravy.
No. I
That would
literally
be
ordered
horrifying.
that for breakfast the other day because I don't know, I was just in a mood. But
it's the ideal food.
yeah, no, I'm so excited. I mean, it's only 2 weeks away that we're going to be actually in person talking, you and me.
Like wreaking havoc.
As we should. I mean,
as we should.
During the day, I have to behave, board member duties, but like in between sessions and at night, free for all. So,
oh my God, at night, how the horror. This is going to be fun. Yeah.
No, it is going to be fun. And Ashley's coming. And Glenn's going to be there, and Sarah Bainham's going to be there.
Sarah Bainham is completely out of control. I just need to FYI.
She's so quirky, like all the
inside
time.
baseball, but like she writes for lots of horsey magazines. Yes. And if you see like a meteorite flash past you at a Midwestern horse event, that's her. She like slammed into me with a hug in Kentucky.
Did you not even see her coming?
I kind of barely did. And then like my ear went into her shoulder and I was still trying to like regain my hearing and she was gone like a flash. I was like, what the what? And then she was like, I texted you. And I found her name in my text. The last time she texted me was in 2023. Well, but in her mind, that was like yesterday.
She and I usually room at AHP together. And then she had texted me like, oh, hey, do you need a roomie? And I was like, no, but sure, I don't need one. And then she's like, oh, the rooms are actually pretty reasonable. I'm just going to room on myself. I'm like, yes. And then she's actually also going to be on the cruise. So not only are Glenn, Sarah, and I all going to be in Kentucky together, but 3 days later, we're all going to be in Alaska together.
I feel like you guys should have shirts that are like something that commemorates like the Bluegrass to Alaska horse podcast crawl. There's something there.
From the bluegrass to the, what do they call the Alaska? What are the last frontier? From the bluegrass to the bluegrass to last frontier.
There's something there. I think you've got some weird designation.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have May's going to be a chaotic masterpiece, if you will.
I wish you luck with that. I am trying to lie low.
Well, you just got off a
quiet time.
Tell me about Kentucky. So now I have such FOMO as I do every year. And I think next year we're in, baby.
I think, yes. Yeah. So Kentucky. So this year I was partnered with Mare Goods because she did an incredible purple collection alongside the
sticker pack was so cute.
I know. I have a bunch. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway. Maybe I'll do a podcast giveaway. What do we think? Yeah. So it's purple and teal, like the perfect colors, because in the book, The Jump, Brooke is given a purple and teal cross-country saddle pad, which she then can't use when she goes to be a working student because she has to kind of like subsume her identity, right, to the farm that she's working for. So this saddle pad is like her totem. So we Mary from Mare Goods did this incredible design with those colors. And so we had those and the books at Kentucky 3-day event in the trade fair. And we had so much fun.
You guys were plotting and planning. I was getting texts. This is great.
We got completely out of control talking about what we could do next year as a group. We had a lot of fun. I was on no sleep. And that made it a weird event for me because I usually cover a ton of ground, specifically cross-country day, right? Like I walk like 10 or 12 miles and I hadn't been sleeping. I wasn't sleeping there. And I was so tired on cross-country day that I just went out into the grass and sat down.
I could just see you like lurching into the ditch as the horses are jumping over it.
Oh my God. I could have. But it wasn't even like sleepy tired, it was just like body is no longer functioning tired.
Yeah.
It's because the thing about insomnia is you're not sleepy, right? Oh, that was tough. And I'm in the middle of a CB and gummy journey, which is exciting in its own way. It turns out I'm really sensitive.
Well, I can't do gummies. I have a funny story for that, but I don't know if it's for today.
The dosage for it is 2. So this is the week before we went. I took 2. I had raging anxiety, my like heartbeat up all night, absolutely out of my mind. The next day I took 1, felt completely hungover the next day, like all day long. I was drowsy for an entire day.
Really?
Yeah. And then after we came back, I took half of 1. And I still woke up in the night because hormones, but I didn't feel upset about it.
There's that balance.
Exactly. It like calmed me down to the point where I was like, well, I'm awake. I guess I'll be awake for a little while. And then I went back to sleep. So
I did that it was the other night.
Good for the anxiety. Yeah.
You know, magnesium is really good and progesterone are really good for sleepiness. Well, the other night I forgot to take my progesterone and I woke up at midnight. And I was just like, I guess I'm reading a book. Because like midnight, you're basically, why did you even go to sleep? It's like a nap.
Yeah.
So totally. I was awake until like 2 or 3. So the reason, because, it's hormones and anxiety for me. I did a thing this week where I adopted 2 barn cats.
Yeah, that looked like quite a thing that you did.
I knew about it for 2 weeks and I was waiting for them to be old enough to take them. And they're still little, like 4 to 5 weeks. So like I would have liked them to be with their mom a little longer, but the barn owners was not having it.
Oh my God.
And so like I was like listening for if they needed to be fed or if they needed to be, and so I was to full newborn mom situation.
Right.
Like I was just like every time I heard a rustle, every time I heard the litter box, like I was just like, and so
yes.
I slept better last night because it was day 2.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, they're getting comfortable. And they're in the other room crying because they hear me home and they don't want to be separated. But meanwhile, the dogs have not met them yet because, we're doing a slow introduction.
Yeah.
And so Coda's stalking the door because he hears the babies and in their little pen and he like wants them so bad. He wants to be friends with them so bad. So I might introduce them a little early, but they're really cute.
That is so great. The dogs, there were more dogs at Kentucky than ever before. Like people were commenting
about cross country.
Oh my God, there's so many, like the whole weekend, like every day. I did see a dog chase a horse on course.
Shit, really?
Well, yeah. I was, it was on the 4-star and I was up by like fence 4, which is a water complex.
Oh no.
And the horse came out of the water and a dog went racing at the dog and they went around it and you hear John Kyle go, please keep your dog on leash. And I just imagine like if you were a person whose dog was got loose on cross country and chased a horse, like you have to leave, right? Like everybody's going to be looking at you.
Judging you.
I would have to.
And they should. Absolutely they should because the hard work and the money these people put into competing for this event. I have a new client. They're in the 3-star. They're going for the 4-star, and they're hoping to be at Kentucky next year. And the work that they put in for it to be ruined by someone's carelessness with an ill-trained dog. I'm sorry. There's a reason. I know my dogs. My dogs are very well trained, but I also don't put them in those situations. Like, I'm sorry.
And there's almost no dogs in the United States that are well trained for the public. Like it's not like when you go to the UK and Ireland and there's
where
dogs
they go with
literally everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like these dogs get off the farm like twice a year at best. And they have no idea how to behave around people. They have no idea how to walk on a leash properly. Like training and dogs.
Because people are so entitled.
Yep.
And I will die on this hill. Like the biggest problem we've had since COVID is people think the world revolves around themselves and that they are immune to the rules.
Well, and they want things that they've seen, but they don't know about the work that goes into it.
Or they don't want it to work to do it.
But I think some people just simply don't understand that you do have to train a dog. You can't just put a leash on a dog and be like, we're walking. Right. Like, I think that
especially around horses.
Yeah, I think the concept of training a dog is really like that would be completely alien to 99% of Americans. They would be like,
which is probably why we have so many
most of the time. And
and loose leash dogs. And like, listen, I'm the psychopath. I train my cats too. Like my cats are trained, my dogs are trained, my horses are trained. I'm like that person because for me, it's for their benefit, right? Like animals do better when they have rules. And I can walk my dog down the street. I have a very reactive dog. I have a dog that, if given the chance, would probably kill another dog. But guess what? My dog is well trained and I could take him into the vet and everything's fine.
Right.
Because I've trained and desensitized him to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It took a while and it took a lot of effort. But like that's unfortunate. Was the horse okay?
Yeah, they did like a neat little evasive loop and got around the dog, but
because that's really unfortunate. There was a woman, I don't want to take this into anything like dark, but there was a woman in England who literally got thrown off of her horse and the horse had to be put down because of that exact situation.
Yep.
And the woman just let the dogs go. And they're little dogs, and they just ran. And the woman's like, "Oh, they'll come back." No, fuck off. So yeah, that's like,
yeah. There's so many reactive dogs, to each other. Like we're in the trade fair, it gets very close.
Yes.
And okay, so there's a dog who somebody was speaking to us, and she had a dog. And then after they left, Mary reached into her lunch bag and the dog had eaten some of her lunch. Like it put its nose into her lunch bag and just eaten her food.
That's so obnoxious. Like I have them on, I have the sidewalk leads. Like I have the 6-foot lead with the sidewalk handle.
Yeah, I love those
All
handles.
of my dogs, right? So like, and again, I work professionally in the dog world. Those dogs, even at dog shows, sometimes you get like weird situations that shouldn't happen. But for the most part, you have intact males standing together, close quarters, and most things go well because those dogs have to be trained.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, and I was talking to a breeder yesterday. She brought her dogs, and none of her dogs are gorgeous. None of her dogs know how to get in and out of a vehicle. So I have to lift a 60-pound dog in and out of the vehicle. And the woman is a senior. And I said, have you considered training them to use portable steps? And it was like a shock. She was like, what? What? Like, this isn't rocket science.
It's
like,
really
teach your dog.
It's really funny because people will be like, well, you train a horse. This is like if you walked up to somebody and their horse just runs around their yard and they're like, you could halter them. And they're like, what? Like it's the same thing. It's just that a dog is in your house.
You would think that you would want, I don't know, more training when you have an animal living in your domicile. But I mean, and that's what I'm doing, right? Like I'm introducing slowly the dogs and the cats together so that they become familiar with the smells and the sounds. Yeah. And then the dogs will be introduced to the kittens while the dogs are in their crates. So, if there is a bad reaction, I know what to expect when they're out of the crates, right? Like there's ways that we're going to be approaching this because we want everybody to be alive and happy, right? And, some dogs do eat cats, which is why I haven't had cats before because I did have a hunting dog. Yeah. So, I'm like, but like it just... I'm a lazy person. Like, I'm a lazy person, okay? I will do the least amount of effort applied. But this kind of thing, this is important. So I do it.
Well, it's your life for the next 20 years. So you really want to get it right. Like, yeah. We're little friends. It's like so exciting that you have kittens. I'm excited for you.
It is. I was a little worried because I have one of the runts. So I took a bonded pair. And they're both black. They're so cute. And someone's like, how are you going to tell them apart? I was like, well, one is actually half the size. And so I was worried she wasn't eating the milk, the breast milk. And so I tried the bottle. She wouldn't take it. And then I tried to like put it on my finger and let her lick it.
Yeah.
Bitch bit me. Like she was trying to eat it. She was trying to chew it. Yeah. So I said, oh, that's so interesting. I said, I wonder if she is like over the milk. So I gave her like a baby puree part of the pate, chomping it down. So now I'm hand feeding her and she is going to be huge. Like she is voracious now that she's got the food she wants. She just wanted to be a big girl.
She wanted her churro.
No, because churros are liquid. She was like, if I can't chew it, I don't want it right now.
Oh, funny. Oh, my cat hates chewing.
Will do whatever. Her sister will. She's like, you want to give me attention? Okay. But Bellatrix is like, she's very dramatic. That's why I named her that.
Oh my God.
We call her Trixie. So, but she's just like, she found her feet when she ate. She got a little belly and then she was like stronger. So she actually figured out that she could walk and run because, they haven't been very mobile. So yeah. So we're having fun with it, but the dogs are going to be a thing. So anyway.
Yeah, it's always complicated.
Yeah, it's fine. They're actually doing really well. The dogs are very relaxed. The cats are just screaming for me because they want to eat. But they always want to eat, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like a baby. You got to let them cry it out a little bit so they don't get, yell at you and feel like they're going to win.
You know who's yelling at me for food are the crows.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You befriended the crows at work?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep, they are watching us now.
That's on my list. That's on my list of things to do.
It's such the drought is so bad here that there's nothing for anything to eat.
Oh.
And like I had a turkey in the front yard this morning and just it didn't even leave. I came out and sat down on the porch with my coffee and the turkey was like, hey. And usually they take off immediately.
Sure.
And so I've got seeds out everywhere. I've got certain trees where I put seeds and the birds are coming and looking for them. I've got woodpeckers coming down and eating seeds off the ground.
Oh yeah, so they're hungry.
Yeah, peanuts for the crows. I see the turkey.
What about,
back.
Because like Kentucky 3 Day is famous for always raining in cross country. Did it rain?
No, it was hot. It was cloudy in the morning. Like it was supposed to rain and then it like rained overnight. And then it was cloudy in the morning for 4-star. And then for 5-star, it was warm and sunny. It was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
hard.
The course was rough. Let me tell you, because we went out to the 4-star. We were in like the middle of the course. And no horses were coming because they were all retiring or getting eliminated earlier. It just kept happening. We'd stand there for 15 minutes and no horses were coming. I said, we got to go further up on the course. Yeah. So we went up to fence 4. And even then, somebody didn't make it to us. Like, what the hell's going on? What are the vibes?
Was super technical, huh?
I mean, it didn't feel more technical than any other course. I don't know what I don't know if it was just really humid and everybody
maybe the weather
flagging
was
halfway
ready
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like it felt like a lot of retirements. Or maybe it was just my timing.
Well, I'm glad that the people were putting their horses first. I mean, ultimately really at the end of the day, like I know it's disappointing, but it has to happen.
Somebody was I was walking out of cross country, like there's an area where it's a huge area where you walk out and then you're by like the stadium and there's food trucks and stuff. And it's very clearly, it's a pedestrian walkway. You do cross the horse path back to the barns, but nobody uses it. They only use it on dressage and show jumping day.
Because they're going to the stadium, right?
Exactly. And so we're walking out, we're just about to cross the horse path, and I kind of hear something behind me, and I turn around, and this horse is trotting right up my ass. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? And then the rider turns them really sharply. I mean, we're talking within like a foot or two of me.
Obnoxious.
And it was a rider who retired on course. I was like, are we pissed? Like, it was such weird behavior. Like, she didn't say anything. She didn't
even say behind you. Like, nothing.
No, like coming
just
up behind
running
you.
up your ass.
And it's not a place where there would be a horse for any reason. Not even an outrider horse. Not on that day.
They were just not thinking clearly
I was
at all.
Damn. Just run me over while I told you. It's crazy behavior.
That's so unsafe. Like,
it really
that's
was.
not really like that's entitled behavior is what
the headspace that she was in kind of bothered me a little bit. Like for her to do that was like,
yeah,
that's kind of aggressive. Like,
it is. It's like someone like aggressively road raging you in the car, right? Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Yeah. I thought it was a little strange. It was a good weekend. I didn't make it to my friend's book launch party on Friday night, obviously. I don't know why I thought I could. I didn't even make it into town. I stayed in Georgetown and I was just so tired. We were just in Georgetown but it was really chill and good. And I'm just super thankful to all the people that came. Even so many people were like, oh, I listened to the book on the way here, which was really, really
that's
cool.
Awesome.
Somebody said while I was midway through a sentence, wait, are you on a podcast? I feel like I know your voice, which was fun.
I love when that happens. It's like somehow they keep pulling us into their lives, but like they don't know how. And it's like, right? Like some people who came over for the podcast at Equine Affair, like didn't know I wrote books. I'm like, Yeah, I do. It's just I'm not salesy. Sorry.
They're like, oh, I know you 2 ways, and didn't even realize it.
And I was like,
know?
oh, that's cool. And then other people are like, oh, I don't know the name, and I'm like, that's totally fine. Like, I'm not offended by that at all.
No.
And then they're like, oh, wait, I listened to your podcast. I'm like, yeah, see, you do
exactly. Somebody did come wearing an Adulting with Horses T-shirt.
That was Shelly, I think.
So I gave her a sticker pack. It was Shelly.
Nice.
I had brought a few sticker packs in case we had any.
She posted a photo.
Yep. So that was really cool. I'm sure there's more to tell. I had great coffee, obviously.
Well, that had to keep you going because you were clearly having trouble.
Yep. Shout outs to Gypsy Java of Kentucky for making me a convert to honey lattes. I'm so in.
Ooh.
And
were there any other really good trade exhibitors?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So we were across from Ride or Die, which I think is new. And they had a tack shop with like lots of great brands. Novella really felt like they had Novella. And I really felt like Novella sun shirts are having a moment. Like I saw a lot of people wearing Novella, which they have really cool patterns.
Cool.
And they had a new product called Your Helmet Spray, which was made with essential oils. So that was really cool. Shout out to Kelly for making those. She was really cute. And then next to them, where I Love My Horse Boutique used to be, this huge, beautiful, like cherry wood tack shop was built. They're called Only Fools and Horses.
Oh my God, that's a great podcast name, by the way.
It's a British TV show, but it is also a great podcast name. They had really high-end English brands. They had 16 and Cypress and Equidry, which is a new like raincoat from the UK, and high-end helmets and stirrups and this, that, and the other. Just the most gorgeous setup you could ever imagine. Just the brass and cherry classic look. They were super, super nice. Who else did I see there? I didn't hit the trade fair super hard.
Right, because you were working. I mean, to be fair.
Usually I do a little more, but I wasn't. Our pals Redino were there, and they had the most beautiful new, like deep aqua green sun shirts for this year that were really gorgeous. And I was going to buy one, and then I forgot.
Well, I know where they live.
I know. And they went up to a double XL, which I need for the girls, so I can actually get in there now. So that's kind of exciting. And Breeches.com was there, and they have lots of Dapple Bay goodies. And I got the last pair of size large Dapple Bay full seat breeches, which made me extremely happy. I rode in them yesterday.
I love that you're like a shopper now.
I know. Well, they were $50, see. And I got a Horse Girl bag tag that I put on my purse from Dapple Bay. So that's super cute. Oh, and I got some socks. I got the Barn Babe socks. And I got I just need iced coffee and horses socks because
that is you.
My total motto. And
that's I got literally your personality.
It got so warm on Thursday, I had to buy a t-shirt. So I bought a t-shirt for Mary that says it's all fun and games until someone ends up on stall rest. So that's really cute.
She has the cutest stuff.
The cutest. And she sold so much stuff. It was amazing. I was like just watching her stars deplete. We sold out of the purple Mind Philly bands. Like she sells these wristbands. And we have purple ones to go for the jump. We had purple ones and gray ones. We sold out of the purple ones, which was really nice. Sold a bunch of sticker sheets and the cross country jersey. No, it's just such a good crew.
That's awesome.
Like the trade show crew are so cool. We see them every year. There's like Anne from Infused Equestrian and Fleur from Parkmore, supplements, and just loads of good people that you're just excited to see every show. And it just makes me want to go to so many more shows, which is a whole other thing that I should not do. But there's a part of me that's like, you should sell books at every show. You should start a bookstore and go to all the shows.
I mean, you've helped Jean do it for Taberton Books.
Like I could do it and make a go of it. Hopefully I don't.
And all your free time.
Exactly. Like hopefully I don't do this to myself, but God, I want to. Do you know what I mean?
What we should do, because I have the bookstore for horse lovers, is we should hire someone to do it for us. But we need an investor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need an angel investor.
We can show up at the events we want to go to, but we can have other people do it for us and organize the whole thing.
I don't want to go to Briarfest. Someone else do that for me.
Yeah.
It's in July. I don't want to do things in July. I want to go on vacation in July. I don't want to work.
Oh, yeah. No, I take summers off. I have Socrates this year with my daughter's riding, and I can't even go for the full week this time. I just have to go for the 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
And then I have Iceland, which will be nice. And then I got to take my daughter on a college tour.
Oh.
So that's super fun. And
there's so much stuff. And then adding shows to the mix. It's a lot. And then anything else you wanted to do with your life on a weekend someday, actually show your horse or something, it just becomes completely impossible.
It's so funny.
I swear to God, I'm going to show my horse. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. We'll be 70, but it'll happen.
I know. Yeah.
I was at my barn this morning and I saw my horses being put in the paddock and I waved to them as I was working on other horses, and then I left because I had to get back to do the call. And so I'm in this I'm still in that weird hiatus where I'm at the barn more now, but I still don't have as much time as I would like for quality time. But it's one of those funny things where I don't really want to compete, but by weekends, I either have the kids or I'm working, right?
Yeah.
So it's not and if I have the kids, I bring Zoe to the barn and then I get to ride and then I get to do things.
Yeah.
But yeah, this weekend I have a dog show, and which will be great because then I'm going to be away for the second one because I'll be in Alaska. So I need those dog shows because they help me pay my bills. And it's beautiful because it's outside, but I have the new babies. And I'm do I bring the babies with me? Because they're just getting settled in, but then they need to be fed. And, so I'm in this weird, so I'm going to put the kids in charge of the babies.
I think that's a good plan. Now, my farrier brings a cat everywhere. And I just found out about this recently. This cat has a nest in the back seat of her truck. It's a hairless cat. And she took it out and showed it to Manny. And Manny was like,
what the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was also oh.
Yeah. They're odd looking.
I touched the hairless cat.
And
it was a nice touch. It felt really nice, actually. But the choice to drive around a cat all day, different to me.
It's pointed. So I did get a carrier system for the car where there's a little hammock and there's a 2-cube carrier that I could seatbelt in. And one of the cubes has a litter box and the other one is So because the babies are little and if I have to work a 14-hour day and the kids aren't home, I got to bring the cats with me. You know what I mean? Because they're little.
Okay.
So I am in that position, but at the end of the day, too, the biggest mistake I did. So when I had my former cat, I used to take him to visit my boyfriend for the weekend. We'd take the train, we'd take the car. He was great. Wow. He was used to leaving the house. He was used to doing it in an enclosed way. He wasn't harness trained or anything. He was just carrier trained.
Yeah.
But then we stopped going, and then the vet visits became very, very stressful for him. Mm-hmm. And eventually he turned full Cujo, and he wouldn't get out of the carrier. And so one thing I want to do is I want to desensitize the cats. So if they do have to come with me for a day or they do have to go to the vet or they do have to do something, it's not scary.
Yeah, that's something that happened with Glasgow where he was really friendly to visitors the first year we had him. But after 2 vet visits, because my vet comes here, he got really suspicious of everyone that comes. And now anybody that comes, my trainer or something, he won't talk to them. So it's kind of unfortunate. I did see one cat, now that you mentioned it. There was a cat carrier, somebody with a front-facing cat carrier at the event, which felt, to me, I'm going to be real, it felt insane. But it's not my choice.
That a lot. And actually, in my pet blogging days, there's a lot of people who have what we call quote-unquote adventure cats that go for a walk. My sister actually had them. So when she moved cross-country, she was moving from New Jersey to California, and she stopped at a friend's house in Kansas, and they had barn cats. And my sister took one, and her friend took the other, and they just, put harnesses on them, and they put a litter box in the car, and they traveled with the cats. And so the cats actually they were very interested in being outside. They didn't walk them, like regularly, but like they could go and do things with them if necessary. And I like that in theory, but like again, I'm lazy, and I like an indoor cat because I have a lot of strays in my area. I have a lot of birds in my area and a lot of cars.
You have a lot of cars, yeah.
Yeah, and so like I really want to keep the cats safe, but I want that even mix where like the carrier's a safe place. So if I have to take them somewhere, it's like no big deal. Like it's fun, it's easy, it's whatever. So it's hard to get that balance, but that's what I did with my dogs because, my dogs were not fans of the car when they were little. And now they hop right in. It's not a thing. Vet visits are easy. I used to actually, and I might do this with the cats, I took the dogs to the vet. And I just sat in the waiting area and let people play with them and give them treats and do all the things. And then we'd get up and leave. And then they figured out that every time I go, it's not always shots.
That's funny.
Yeah. And honestly, my vet loves me.
Well, who doesn't love you?
That's true. He's very adorable. He's like nerdy cute too. So like, he's married with a baby, but he's like a full cute nerd, so I'm not mad at it.
No, that's my type.
I didn't know it was my type either, but apparently it is.
Yeah, they're much safer than some of your other types, babe.
I got a lot of types.
Yeah, you got a lot of types.
Which is funny because I've been single for 2 years and very happy with that. So right now I'm my type. But no, it sounds fun. I can't wait to do Kentucky 3-day with you next year. I think we're going to have like an unholy reign.
I would highly suggest people make plans now because
yes,
the way the ideas that we've had for the setup would make it like a place where you can just come hang, like lounge kind of, chill with the podcast gals and Mary, who's super fun. And
super fun.
That's what you need. You need a place to come sit and chill out.
And get up with the shenanigans.
Yeah. Shenanigans. And then make plans for new shenanigans or meet your friends there before, so you can go get a drink or whatever.
We are the people to be social with. Like, you don't have to come by from us. You can come just hang out.
Yeah, because I will stay like alive and alert as long as people are coming to talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
And the lulls absolutely murder me at that event because it's such big highs and such low lows when it comes to crowd.
You know what I do during the lulls? I shop, and that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be doing that right now.
I know. There are a lot of deals at this event. It's turning into a bit of a deals event.
Nice.
Which can be a little challenging if you didn't like bring your everything 50% off bag with you. And I saw some like hauls on TikTok, like my Kentucky haul. And admittedly, I did buy 50% off breeches, but it's breeches.com. That's kind of what they do at events. It's not like unique to Kentucky, but I guess a lot of big brands were like just doing offloading of last year's merch. They don't want to
bring them back. It's like the same thing at Equine Affair.
No, I totally get it. It just puts it, like as a bookseller, it's like, well, if I give this to you for 50% off, then that's actually more than what I paid.
You money. Yeah.
Like I paid 60% for this, so I really can't discount it that much.
Yeah, books aren't really something that you can give like sale prices on, because we don't have a lot of profit margin anyway. Like, let's be honest. We have to sell a lot of books to make a profit.
We do. It's really bad. With expenses, I didn't make a profit at this event. I don't think I ever will.
No, that's not what these events are for. I think these events are for like getting in front of your audience and getting in front of new readers and your current readers and like being accessible.
Yeah. And this was a new problem, which I have to address next year, which is, it used to be when I self-published the eventing series specifically, people would buy a book from me and then they would come back the next year and buy the next book.
Oh, yeah.
And last year they bought the first book and then they went to Barnes & Noble and bought all the rest. So they came back and they were like, oh, I bought all of these last year. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a new problem that I did not think to address. So what I've been doing was, out of your sales book is the exclusive book. And so I did have an exclusive book at this event, and I sold out of it mid-afternoon on Friday.
See, isn't that amazing?
A day and a half, my exclusive book. So, Equine Affair, you'll be getting an exclusive book as well.
Well, and actually, this is, I think, Equine Affair and then having Kentucky will be really good because they'll give me deadlines to get my shit together for the next books, right? Because I need a deadline.
Girl needs a deadline.
I do. And I don't know if I'll ever meet them, but like I need a deadline because I work better under pressure. And so like if I have time, I'm like, oh, I have time. Like I'll be honest, and I'm a little like, whoops. AHP, I was supposed to have the shot list into AHP like a month ago. Whoops. But I was like, can't you use the one from last year? Like, so my bad on that. And then I'm doing like a panel with Becca, and she's like, oh, I'll work on like a slideshow and we'll just have like some talking points or whatever. It's great. I have not followed up with her. I don't even know if that's done. It's in 2 weeks. But you know what? I'm like, oh, I'll message her sometime this week.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Like a little update.
Well, I mean, I can help her, but like, I need to know if I need to help you because we're close here. So yeah, so I have been the last couple of years. Oh, I have cat milk on me right now.
Oh, not visible on camera, so
no,
you don't have to.
I'm like touching it. I was like, oh, that feels like a little sticky. Listen, hand feeding baby cats. I don't know what it's. I'm in it. I'm washing all my clothes. Okay, I smell like chicken.
You've leveled up in life complexity, where you're just like,
I love it.
Add 2 hand-fed kittens right before I go on 2 trips.
Yeah,
and a dog show.
Well, you know what's funny? My dad doesn't even know about the cat.
Oh, and he's coming to watch everything.
So my dad is like he's a king among men.
Yes.
He will come up. I built him a little apartment in the garage, right? And I just finished insulating it and putting in the heating AC unit and everything. And I mean, it's not like as nice as I'd like it yet, but it's livable. And so I sent him a text message. I was like, oh, some exciting things happening. Can't wait to see you. He's coming like the day after Mother's Day. And I sent him a picture of my new car.
Right.
And he's like, oh, new ride? And I said, yeah, like I got something because the Dodge is like, 185,000 miles. And I got a little commuter car, right? For like the longer trips.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, when should I tell him about the cat? I wanted to wait until I knew like that I was getting them for sure. And then, like they survived and everything. And now I'm just like, well, they're here. I should probably tell him in advance, right? Like,
look what just showed up on my doorstep.
And it's so funny too, because I've like totally like catified my house. So there's like climbing areas everywhere. So like, obviously this has been happening. I mean, they're not going to be climbing anything for like 3-4 weeks at least.
No, but your house, I'm just imagining how cute your house is going to be when I come this summer and there's like cats everywhere.
2 little black cats.
Your cottage just upgraded with little black cats that like climb up your leg and like, hi, I love you. Oh my God. It's going to be really great.
They're super friendly. They're super friendly. So that's my win. Like I am so thrilled. They're so sweet and they are like they're purring, they're climbing all over you. The kids, they're getting along with them really well and they're like so they're going to be very desensitized to people and touch and all that. It's going to be great.
It's going to be wonderful.
Like seek it out. Like they will cry until I pick them up and then they'll just curl in and start purring.
People kitties. That's so good.
Yes.
That's what mine's like. I don't know how it happened. He came in last night. He has been sleeping on the sofa, which I'm like, fine, because I need all of the quiet I can get. And last night I pushed the door closed, which I never do. And he was like,
it's because you closed the door.
He was like, oh, I have to sleep up against you now, mother. I was like, yeah, okay. So then every time I woke up, he took up more of the bed. It's just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like this is a king size bed and you have half of it and you're a small cat.
Yes. Well, Glasgow is kind of amazing that way, though. Like, he really knows. I mean, that's the thing I like about cats is they really know their worth and they're not afraid to ask for what they need.
It's so true.
And a lot of us can learn from cats in that way. You know what I mean?
I think too many of us learn from dogs.
Yes.
Where it's just like, I'll just do anything for your love. Anything. And I think we too much of our childhoods are like shaped by our dogs and how much love they give. And then cats like, you're gonna have to work for this. And I think that's probably a better lesson.
No, I think it is too. And I told my daughter, my youngest, is like very animal centric. Like she's me, right? Like, but she doesn't really have boundaries. So like the first thing she does, like with her horse too, is she goes up and like gets in his face and she's like, "Oh, I love you so much." And I was just like, Yeah, okay. He's very tolerant of you. He likes people, but like not all horses do. And maybe you
That's what
don't
I do with
like
Ben.
yeah, but it's like
I know.
she gets
Ben's
home, she
used
like
to it.
yeah, well, and my dogs too, but I was
Yeah.
like explaining to her that like cats don't really always respond in that way and like you guys have to let them come to you a lot so they feel safe walking away as well. Like you have to earn their trust and love and affection. And so that was like we had a boundaries conversation yesterday.
Yeah, that's important. And just an explanation that like biting and drawing blood is part of the relationship.
Oh yeah, my hand's like all like red because she keeps like grabbing the meat of my hand instead of the piece of chicken. And I was like, babe, like she's like a vampire. She's like, ow, like she hasn't eaten, but it's the first full day I've got her eating. So,
Right.
We'll celebrate it and I'll shower off the chicken later.
Oh my God, I love it.
She's really cute. And actually, she's very happy to be held while she's eating. But after that, she has to go explore and chase things. So, like, I get my like little cuddle time in with her because she fits in one hand. She's tiny. I probably weighs like a little half a pound, maybe 10 ounces tops. I think she's probably closer to 8 ounces.
Oh my God, so tiny.
So I'll try to, I'll share a video, I took a couple pictures and stuff. They're really cute.
This is exciting. This is a good development for everyone. We're all excited for this because we need the content. So. We need kitten content.
I know. I need to do more horse stuff so I can get more horse content. That's okay. I will be because my social media person is got some other things she's going to be working on. So that means I have to do the work.
Yeah. You got to get
me off my ass.
I did my favorite post I've done in a while. I got on Ben yesterday and we were walking around.
The AI one?
Yeah, the AI one. And I just take it like a 7-second video so I can use it later. And I just thought to myself, this had never seen AI again. And I was just like, oh, I have to post this right now because I'll forget it. And
I bet it went viral.
It's doing okay. It should go viral, deserves to go viral. Because the caption was just ride a horse, ignore a tech bro. And I thought, that's got to be my best caption ever.
That's like a t-shirt.
Well, it's because then my friend Kyra commented in Mary, like, new slogan for America's shirt. And Mary was like, yeah. And I was like, all permissions granted. Take it.
I love that.
That would make an adorable American shirt.
That would
ride a horse, ignore a tech bro. Yeah, and I've been posting a ton of anti-AI stuff on my stories because I really feel like it's important that I make fun of AI as much as possible.
Yes. You want to be on the record.
It matters to me that I make fun of it. Like, I don't even want to be on the record that I don't use it. I want to be on the record that it's dumb and it's dorky and it's the worst. I need everyone to be really clear on how dorky it is, and not in a fun dorky way.
And I will say, because I took a list of like, I went on like Claude or something, and I got a list of possible episode topic themes, and I sent it to Natalie, funny. And Natalie smacked it down so hard.
It was hilarious. I was like, we don't know any of these things because it was like if you were going to do a bunch of articles for Equus, it was literally like all of these scholarly titles. Like,
it was way too smart for us.
It was so funny. I was like, we don't know anything about any of this. Because like on a certain level, some things don't matter, right? Some things shouldn't take up space in your brain. And it's okay to let a computer do things that shouldn't take up space in your brain, in my opinion.
Like automated scheduling reminders for appointments. Right. Amazing.
Exactly. Like I shouldn't have to, like, just, that's your job. You're the robot butler. That's what you should be doing, robot butler. And then you should do my laundry. But you shouldn't be writing my captions, and you shouldn't be making my videos, and you definitely shouldn't be writing books and taking money out of my pocket, which is exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah, and it takes all the authenticity out of it. It's like
it does.
Yeah,
and what's amazing
it's not
to me,
it's not your voice if you do it.
Yeah, and what's truly amazing to me is that it has a cadence, which is really easy to recognize, and it's like, how does a program take you? Literally took all the like copywritten work in the world and uploaded it into this machine illegally. And then the plagiarized stuff it spits out sounds the same every time. Like, it is, I guess that's the average of everyone's voices. It's like if, 5,000 years in the future, if humans are still around, everybody will look kind of averaged out. Like,
but it's good that it's so, like, because I'll tell you, my girls, they're in school and they're in a world where, people use AI to help with their homework. And, they're getting called out, not my kids particularly, but like people are getting called out for using AI in writing their essays or doing their reports or things like that. So like, I like that it's not, that it's easily detectable. You know what I mean? Like, because you should not be doing illegal things. Like, that's cheating. Sorry.
Yeah.
And so like I'm fine if I want to use AI for like coming up with like social media post ideas, right? Like what's something I haven't thought of before, and then I go through and I edit it and I say like, okay, this is something that I might want to do, but then I write the post myself, and then it just helps me think outside the box, right? Because sometimes you're too close to it.
I almost think it does the opposite.
Yeah, in the box.
It's like it goes through 10,000 posts to find them, figure out what people are posting. So you don't have to do that labor, because marketing your work is not the labor that you signed up for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the labor that you signed up for is writing the book.
Right.
And then you have to jump through all these algorithmic hoops to get your work in front of people. And so it's like you're using a computer against a computer, which is kind of cool.
Terminator, baby.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, I mean, to get a concept, great. But at the end of the day, your caption has to be your voice, because as a reader, I'm looking for your voice.
And that's what makes people connect on social media. Like, I will die on this hill where I think that content creator influencer culture is going to be moving away from all that like toxic stuff and into authentic. It's going to be the small creators who are super authentic and real and raw and honest and open are going to be the ones that actually do really well. Like, this is a blip. I really like the Kardashian culture.
Yeah, totally.
Like, like I just heard all over TikTok and stuff but like the Coachella stuff and all, how the creators live a different life than whatever. It's so unrealistic and unmaintainable. I just like, I'd rather just do my little thing, go in GA. Not that I really like to do GA, but I don't need to be in the influencer tents. Like I just,
I'm in the over 40, sort of VIP lounge area because I'm over 40.
Right.
But that's the only distinction.
Yeah, but I will pay my way to get there.
Exactly.
And I will post whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, because I relate to it, or it's something that I find funny or entertaining. So like, but when you make that kind of voice, that content, your job, then you get paid to sell people on things, and that becomes non-authentic.
Right. It becomes dishonest by like,
so dishonest.
It has to be.
Right.
That's how you're making your living.
Well, and
therefore,
that's why
nothing can ever be bad.
When I was blogging, I didn't do a lot of product reviews, and I ended up moving away from them completely because I was only taking the product reviews I really believed in or purchased myself. Or two, like when I was getting people reaching out, it started to feel a little icky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I purposely went the other way. And I'm not mad at it. Like, I don't miss that extraneous income.
Yeah, it's never that much anyway.
No.
I actually did just get my first product from TikTok.
Oh, I shop on TikTok.
No. Somebody sent me something, and if I like it, to share about, and I'm super excited about it. And I wish I could remember the name of the company right now, but I'll share after I've used it. But it's actually it's a solid little bug bar for like rubbing on the face to keep away gnats. And I can't tell you how this was custom made for my needs. Like, I need something to keep the gnats away from my horse's eyeballs. It's just Manny won't wear a mask. And so I'm super psyched about it. I was like, oh my God, I would have bought this, but yeah, I'll definitely make posts about it if it's wonderful, because I'll only share about stuff that is wonderful because like, I'm wonderful. Obviously.
Well, and we only take sponsorships that we really believe in. Like, how many sponsorships do we turn down, or people do we turn down, right? Because it has to be the right fit for us.
It has to be.
And for both of us, know? So, I mean, and that's where I think people could trust us. Like, if we are repping something, it means we believe in it.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine us making shit up about something? Please.
Oh my God. We're not good liars. I think everybody really knows about that.
Not here anyway.
My ex-husband probably would disagree, but no.
Unfiltered over here.
No, yeah. Well, and that's really how we are. Like we are unfiltered and authentic, and I think that is why our friends, our listeners, and everybody and our readers can relate to that. So, and we appreciate that because we don't need to be famous. We just need to be ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, I could use famous too, but ourselves whilst famous would be great. Like a quirky kind of famous.
Well, I want to be like the type of famous, like, who just showed up on some awards was like Mike Myers from like SNL and like all those. And he's been living like the quietest life. And I'm just like, I love that idea. Like the kind of famous where like you can make great money and have a great reputation, but disappear off the face of the planet and be unbothered whenever you want
That would be cool.
Like, that's what I'm manifesting.
And he's looking fit.
He looks great.
That silver hair.
Oh, it's working for him. I never thought he was attractive, but damn.
I know. That's what I said too. I was like, oh man, old is good for him.
And he looks happy. He looks happy.
He does. So, yeah, he really does.
Anyway, we've been all over the place today, but I'm glad that we did a little recap of Kentucky. And I hope everybody comes next year because I will actually, I promised and I blocked the days, so I will attend.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
Kentucky is happening. 27. Our 5-year anniversary.
It is. It's going to be our 5-year anniversary.
And it's Kentucky's 50th anniversary.
Oh my God. We have to do something amazing.
We do.
Okay. Yep. I love
Adulting with horses at Kentucky. It's the place to be.
That's it. I love it. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Shit.
Thank you for being a little weird with us, horse girls. If you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the podcast on your player of choice, follow us on Instagram at Adulting with Horses Podcast, or even better, join our Adulting with Horses Clubhouse on Facebook, where you can become part of the show. Also, it's a great place to meet other horse crazy women. Thanks, and see you next time.